I've been crying sometimes.
It's good to cry. It's good to cry about those situations. Can we put that in?
You started recording?
Oh yeah, I've already been recorded.
Oh, dude, but there's been names have been said.
I can just start from the I'm a crier.
Okay, yeah, do that. Here, along with that, I'm gonna get a picture here. Okay, guys, that is the picture for episode 39 of the Buncha Grifters podcast.
Episode 39. Season 2 coming to an end. Very exciting that season 2 is coming to an end. Season 3 is going to be.
Is this season 2's finale or is the next one?
No, season 2. It's coming to an end. We're closing it out. You know, next week will be the last one for the season. So it's been an interesting 20. It's been an interesting 20 episodes. I mean, you know, we were only in the studio episode 9. Here we are, episode 39, and we're getting ready. Brett's going to be making the move next month, or in a way next month. Very exciting stuff. So, yeah, this week, we'll jump into our goals. Oh yeah, this is Buncha Grifters podcast. My name's Jeremy. His name is Brett. And we have our goals that we do every week, that we always crush every week because we're really good at doing them. My goal this week last week I should say, was to visit a wooded area, a beach, and a mountain. And I did Mount Doug. I did Mount Doug. It's the only mountain. It's literally the only mountain near me. But yeah, it's nice. Went to Shadywood Park. Shady. There's some woods. And I went to some beach. Can't remember what beach it was. It was at night. But it was nice. Yeah, it was a cool little beach.
That's sick. You should take me to them when I get there.
I actually could. The beach, maybe not, because I don't actually know where I was. We just kind of started driving towards the water. And we found a beach. But so this week I'm going to do something a little back to basics, as it is. 10,000 steps. I've been looking at my watch and just seeing my steps, and they've been like averaging at 7,000. Not enough.
Extra walk in there. Walk the cat. Right?
I mean,
get a leash for the kitty.
I could literally just like twice in my day, just leave my office and go for a little putter around. You know what I mean? It just takes an extra walk, get 500 steps. You know, like. It's doable. Do a walk around the building or something. So yeah, what would you get up to? You the way you were talking about beforehand, it sounded like you didn't fucking do it.
Yeah, so I didn't accomplish my goal. It was to not jerk it. You know, shit happens.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's tough. I wasn't thinking of it at the moment when I was doing it, but then afterwards, when I did it, I realized I wasn't supposed to do it. So
okay. I mean, once the engine starts running, it's hard to turn her off. You know, that's fair.
Hey, I've been emotional. I needed to get my stuff out. Tears from every hole. That's what it's been. But yeah, failed that one. So I forget what I'm up to for punishments here. I'm at 4 now.
He's at 4. I'm at 8 or 7, I should say. No big deal.
Yeah. And then my goal for this week is found out I'm not leaving to work as soon as I thought. I have some time now, and I can go to Denim on the Diamond, which is the last festival in Kelowna in the summer. That's what they say on the billboard. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
Definitely not true, but they are milking you.
Go with
it. We go with that.
I bought some tickets, and I'm going to take my mom for her birthday. A bunch of her friends would be going, so figured why not. And Matt Mason and the Blue Stones are playing, what was it, September 2nd? Yeah, September 2nd.
Very exciting. Something to look forward to. Friend
of the pod, when she was down visiting in Kelowna, I showed her the Blue Stones. She loves them now.
Really?
Text me about them. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, good rock and roll band, and Matt Mason to just remind me of all the hard breakups I've gone through. So
absolutely,
on the rock and roll.
It's good to stay humble. Absolutely. And that's fair because Brett's breaking hearts. He just broke up with 4 of his girlfriends. He's still got 2 of them on the road, but yeah, it's looking dim. Brett's reeling it in. The summer of Brett.
If we go back episodes and episodes down the line, I believe I was building a roster. Sometimes you just lose them to injuries and whatnot.
No. Wrong wording. You don't lose people on your roster. You rebuild your roster. You make
I'm in rebuild mode now.
Dynamic changes to your roster, and that's what has to happen. It's a part of maturing. It's a part of growing as a team. It's a part of growing mentally. So,
and I think
absolutely respectful.
I'm in a 5-year rebuild process. I'm not going to be pulling as many fans in. I'm going to be a bit broke. I'm not going to be able to really have the funds to keep the team going together. But We'll get back up there. Eventually.
You'll have a few farm suspects.
Yeah,
prospects.
Prospects, as they say.
Some suspects. Speaking of suspects, hockey's coming back soon. That'll be exciting.
Are you excited to be in the fantasy?
I saw it. Absolutely. I'm number 10 draft. Not great, not terrible. It's okay.
I have no idea who I'm going to take, man.
I don't either. I'm probably Brad Marchand. I'm thinking my least favorite.
He's out like 6 months. I wouldn't.
Is he really? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I'll do some research. I'll see. I'm going with the rat snake fuckers. I'm only getting people that are absolutely despised in the NHL. The Thomas Wilsons, the Brad Marchands. Yeah. I just want penalty minutes. I'm farming penalty minutes. Vander Kane.
Kadri.
Is Bufflin still in the league, or did he get kicked out? No, he's not in the league. Yeah, okay. Whatever happened to that guy? What happened to Bufflin?
He just decided he wanted to go up north and fish instead of play hockey.
Hey, fucking respect. Really? Are you kidding me? Is that the story? Oh, shit.
He didn't want to do it no more. He said, I want to
fish. That's fair. Hey, I honestly respect that. Honestly, and he had good 5 years in Winnipeg, at least. Oh, yeah. Good 5 years in Winnipeg, couple million.
I remember him just like fucking ripping people off of dog piles, man, and just like, fuck. He was terrifying.
He was fun to watch. I liked him. But wasn't he kind of like a classless guy? Like, wasn't he kind of a fucking tool? A little bit, hey?
I think so. Oh, yeah. You should also have, what's his name? Ryan Reeves on your team. He could have some fantasy value. Not much, but.
No, the plan is only penalty minutes. I don't care about goals, assists, nothing. Just penalty minutes. I'll win the league on penalty minutes alone.
Where's Nick Cronwall when you need him?
Where's Todd Bertuzzi when you fucking need him? God damn it!
You can get his son.
But his son's not as fucking useful.
A little bit of a pest.
He's kind of a pest. It's true. He tries to play the enforcer role, but he's just too small. 5'6", it's not going to get it done. I don't know. I think his Bertuzzi's 5'6" or something. Small little fry. There's something interesting about working in a place where other people work with you. And I mean this in like, there's a team orientation and you have tasks, they have tasks, yada, 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 right? It is very confusing to me that some people are incapable of just communicating with other people to the point where stuff just doesn't get done. Like, for example, like, say you run out of supplies for something and you need supplies, but instead of asking anyone for supplies or where supplies is, you just don't do anything for 3 days until it becomes a problem. And then
it sounds like someone doesn't give a fuck.
And then when you finally are at your breaking point, you come in and throw it on somebody else as if it's their job to do your chores. And it's just like, does that work for you anywhere? Does that work for you literally anywhere? Take a step back, think about what you're doing, and just like, I don't know, complete your tasks in the best way you can.
The way I see it is like, what if you're at home and you're shitting and you run out of toilet paper, you don't just leave the house without toilet paper for a couple of days. You'll get some, because then you're gonna shit again. And you're not gonna have anything to wipe your ass with.
Exactly. That's a great analogy. The wipe your ass analogy. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. You run out of fucking toilet paper, you get more toilet paper.
Yeah, restock. You'd be one of those cunts during COVID. It just takes it all.
It's one of those things where you're just like, do you forget how to communicate? Have you forgotten what it's like to interact with another person? Or are you just always a cunt? Like,
some people are too scared to ask. Some people might be too scared to ask.
Maybe, but then when they do ask, they just come across like a fucking loser. I don't know. It's just... I'm not talking from experience or anything here. This isn't...
Okay.
This isn't relatable.
Times where I've done something like this.
This isn't relatable at all. I'm just kind of going off of thought experiments, you know. No, okay. Speaking of relatable things too, old men still creepy. Old men
creeping on the girls.
Old men still creeps. Like,
Isn't that crazy, man?
It's so strange to me that women can exist and be in front of old men, and they have to comment, and they look at me because I'm a young dude and I work there, and they have to comment, and it's like, yeah, I get it.
Oh man, I know like, exactly what you're talking about.
It's just so like, I don't know. There's something about like, holy shit, she's cute. There's something about that, and I get it. I get it as a dude to dude. Whoa, holy shit. Yeah, that's allowed. That's totally allowed. As long as you're not being a weirdo about it. You're not like, oh dude, look over there. Dude, you gotta fucking look. Like, look at those fucking tits, bro. Holy shit. That's fucking weird. Don't do that. But like,
they're losers, man. They're losers.
Dude, it's
they're
just
losers
like
when they're younger, and they're losers now.
It's just so confusing. Like, he just walks by and he's just like, he's covered in fucking sweat because he just went for a run, and he's like, and I'm like, oh nice, yeah, went for a run. This is everyday dialogue with this fucking guy who comes in every day, right? And you just appease him. Oh nice, yeah, you went for your run, good stuff, right? You're sweaty as shit. Like, it's disgusting that you come in here this sweaty. Like, what are you doing? But good for him. He did his run. He worked out. Whatever. That's fine. And he doesn't ever stink. He doesn't come in and reek, to be completely honest. So I don't really give a fuck. Do what you got to do. But then, like, 19-year-old girls walking by, and he's like, oh, well, whenever she's here, I'm always dripping. And it's just, like, just directly to her. And she's just like, gives me eye contact, and I'm just like, ugh, fucking hell. Go.
How old is the guy?
Like, I don't know, maybe early 50s, late 40s. Like,
oh, that's brutal.
It's just awkward. And it's not the first time he's done it to other girls that work there. And it's just like, buddy, reel it in. Reel it the hell in, please.
Why do you think that is? Like, do you think there was some trauma in life, or like he got it all when he was young and he can't get any more of it, or?
No, no, definitely not the second thing you just fucking said. That's for sure. You don't get a lot of it and act like that. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's just so gross. But anyways, what it comes down to, and this is kind of sad because I genuinely do believe this is what it comes down to. Like,
if I believe it.
If you look at like media, or like popular media back in like the early 2000s, like Britney Spears, Avril Lavigne, all those fucking psychopaths. I mean, Paris Hilton, like that era of drama and lifestyle. Take it back even 20 more years, people are like, men were so openly derogatory towards women, like belittling to the extent where if you watch old shows, like even The Big Brother, if you watch Jersey Shore, if you like these shows were filmed in 2008, but the same sort of like, I hate using the word misogynistic because it's a little much, but it like when you look back at it, it's kind of misogynistic. These viewpoints were like, oh, well, the girls watch, we got to keep our eye out for the girls. That still happens today, but in a different way. It's girl boss this, and girls can do their own thing, and yada, yada, yada. Even though when girls walk home in the dark, they're still scared, and men aren't. That hasn't changed, but I don't know. And again, I'm talking about something completely different. The actual grossness towards women was so much more apparent 30 years ago. Back in the day, 30 years ago, the 90s.
Just like a guy who's old school. I know exactly what you're talking about, man. Like, I remember just even at my job there that I just had at the rental company, fucking some of the ways some of the guys talk, and you can just see like the like how age is just so different. It also depends on where you're coming from and shit. But I know I totally agree. I think that might be what it is.
And I think when it comes to like older people, right? I'm talking 30 years ago, right? So 30-year-olds now, right? We're younger than a 30-year-old, but let's say a 32-year-old now, they still were kind of grown up, like being shown that douchiness towards women is not only allowed and not only allowed and accepted, but expected by men. Like, it was literally still, and this is again only 20 years ago. Like, this isn't that far away. But if you look at the 50-year-olds, the 60-year-olds, the 70-year-olds, back 60 years ago when they were 10 years old and they were watching how 40-year-olds were treating women, like, you know what I mean? They were seeing like the worst, like just openly beating women, openly being belligerently drunk, like openly just, oh, she's a fucking woman. You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. And they're 60-year-olds, and now they're 60, and they still see women much differently than we see women as a 20-year-old, right? Yeah. And I think that's the thing where it's just like we're just like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, I don't know. Very strange. I think I have an ear infection. My right ear is fucking bugging.
It's probably from the cross contamination. But no, I totally agree. Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Double dipping.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I hear some of the way some of those old people talk, and I'm just like, fuck me, you remind me of some of my family back home, and just like
I'm grateful that I didn't deal with that. Like, I have a hatred for women that stems from my own experience. Like, I can't make jokes about it anymore. It's too much. I was shown how to treat women properly. Like, my dad wasn't, well, he wasn't, I mean, yeah, no, but he didn't beat my mom in front of me or like actively make her want to kill herself in front of me. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see that on a normal daily basis. So yeah, I don't know. And also like how we treated other women too, you know, not just my mom. Right. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think that men took a different way. What's the show? Oh yeah. Quantum Leap. I brought this up. Quantum Leap, fantastic show. Absolutely holds up. Scott Bakula, it's a time traveler who's going through people's lives. I'm not going to get into it any further than that because it's too much. It's just this old sitcom. It's like a 92, 91 sitcom. It's extremely progressive for its time. Like some of the themes are like, you know, women in power. I'm using women as an example, but like there's a slavery episode. There's a rock and roll censorship episode. There's many different episodes. You know, a lot of them do end with, oh, you got to fall in love with the girl, and if you find the girl, or if you make sure the relationship works, or you make sure the wedding doesn't go through. It's one of those tropes. But the way they treat women in that show, little things, very small, little minute details slip through, and you're like, oh, that's fucking offensive. Like, oh shit, that's interesting. Oh, you guys just openly talk about smelling women's underwear, and we're laughing at that. That's funny. Okay, you know, I don't know any dude who's like, oh, dude, I want to go and get some girl's underwear. I can guarantee you the guy who was fucking hitting on the one girl today at my work, I'm sure he has a fetish. Well, it's not a fetish. I'm sure he openly talks about how much he loves sniffing fucking underwear. That's the difference. You know? Small differences. Anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. I haven't really thought about it this deep before. But yeah, I don't know. Women used to get shit on. Women used to get absolutely shit on. I want to talk about a situation I had last night, but I don't know if I fucking should. Dude,
I don't know. There's always so many things I'm holding back on. I'm like, so many things I want to talk about. We have to get real big and like literally be making a living off of this.
No, I mean, no, I'll talk. I mean, I want to talk about this because like it happened to me, and I have to bring this up. I was drinking last night. I was drinking last night with some friends. I have to bring this up. Like, it's just.
Okay, let's hear it then.
I'm not pressing charges or anything. Like, I'm not.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Nobody watches this.
Someone touch you?
No, nobody. Well, you know what? To an extent, maybe somebody did touch me. Yes. So last night we were drinking. We were having a fun time. We went out. We played some games. Just a little group of friends of ours, and we went out. We came home. We had been drinking all night, yada yada yada, and I maybe made an offensive joke, as I sometimes do. It killed, and everybody laughed, except one person. One person didn't find it too funny, and actively came over to me and punched me, just full on punched me right on.
Where?
On my bad knee, on my right knee.
On your knee?
Yeah, I know. It was so awkward.
What left-leaning person is this?
like just like one of those, right?
Was it a chick?
And she hit me, and
it was a she.
And the tone kind of just went down all the way, and I'm just like, what the fuck do you think this, right? I was pissed right off the bat because it wasn't warranted at all. I mean, I said something offensive, but I didn't actually get to finish my sentence. I was like mid-sentence saying the thing I was saying, and then she hit me. Like, so I didn't even get to continue my joke, which my joke was going to be say this thing super offensively and be like, because that's what we all believe in, right? It was something super offensive, and I'm like, because that's what we believe in. Of course we don't, though, right? Because it was super offensive. And not a hate crime or anything, but anyways, regardless. And then she just fucking clocks me, right? And I'm just like, think about the differences in situations. What if you said something and I didn't like it and I just came over and fucking hit you?
That's the problem, man.
That's the problem. I said, should I not clock you right now? Should I just, I don't feel threatened, so I guess it's not self-defense. But do I not have the right to just fucking clock you right now? Let's fight. Like, let's fight. Like you hit me, you should be expected to get hit back by me.
Yeah,
Which isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
Regardless, I did not use force. I did not use, but I yelled. I was just like, if the rules were changed, and I'm actually like, this is the voice was. I was like, if the rules were changed, I was like, if the rules were changed, this could have gone a completely different way. Like more girls here than guys. You could have called the police. Like the police could have get called. You know what I mean? Like it's just this double standard where I'm just like, this isn't okay, right? And one of the other girls, she was quite drunk too. We were all drunk. We were all, we were having fun. And she actually hit me harder than we were joking to an extent. But then at a point, she just actually kicked me. And I was like, okay, what the
Was it a different girl?
This is a different girl.
Uh-oh.
But
why did she kick you?
We were playing, we were fucking around, we were being little, we were dicking around. I'll give the benefit of the doubt in that situation, but I still actively brought it up, and I'm like, look, what's going on? I'm sorry, like I was just fucking around. Okay, no big deal. But instead of that, I didn't get anything. I just got tears and running out, and it was just like, see ya, and I turned the light off and I went to bed. Like I'm just like, I'm not doing this. Like I'm not doing this. Yeah. But just like think about what just happened. Yeah, it was in my house. Yeah, absolutely. It was in my fucking room. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is you don't get to hit people because they said something that made your feelings hurt. You don't get to do it. It's not allowed.
I wanna share a story after you. You'll know it.
Anyways, I'm sharing this story as a PSA, as a public service announcement, as a cautionary tale that sometimes people will just literally hit you. Some people, I don't know. Anyways, it's just so stupid.
Do you remember the story? It has to do with one of our good friends and his girlfriend. When we were at your house and we're pretending to like play fight or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, I would never hit a girl." Do you remember this one?
Please bring this up.
Yeah, we're gonna share this. No names will be said, but this is fucking awesome. This is a good one, and everyone I tell this to, just like they're like, "Are you fucking serious, man?"
Dude, you had such an opening there. You had such an opening to just fucking. Anyways, yeah.
The closest anyone had, and I could have done it, but I'm too nice. And I don't want to be hated.
You got full cover. Anyways, tell the story. Tell the story.
So we're at Jeremy's old house. We're having a good time. Was that the night we went to the pool? I don't think so, right? That was a different night.
I don't know.
Anywho, so we're all drinking or whatever, and then we're kind of getting ready to leave. And
it is the night we went to the pool.
Oh, it was? Okay, yeah. Me and my buddy's girlfriend, we start kind of play fighting by the front door, and, we're kind of like shoveling each other around a bit, and then I was like... All right, sorry guys, some technical issues there.
So... But, it was the night we were at the pool, we were about to leave, and you were playing. I like this word. We were play fighting. You were play fighting with
a friend. Buddy's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Buddy's girlfriend. And so we're play fighting, right? And she, we're getting a bit more physical, and then I stop. I'm like, okay, that's enough. I would never hit a woman. So I think I pretended to wind up, and I was like, I stopped.
Yeah, I'll fucking clock ya. Yeah. Yeah.
I was putting some power on it. And she's like. And then she got mad at me. She was calling me a sexist and everything. And then...
because he said I would never hit a woman.
Yeah. So we just go on with our nights. We end up going home. I'm at work the next day, working at the shitty mill, and
The
mill, and I get a message from her, and I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, I think you read it. Absolutely. We've got it pulled up here. Oh my god. He just read it to me and I actually don't believe this is what she fucking said.
All right, so there you go. So I
comical.
said, and this is what she said. So it goes, "Hey Brett, I just wanted to clarify what I meant by you saying a comment you made last night about being sexist. I don't think you are sexist, but the comment was, and this is why.
I think you are.
Saying you would never fight a woman implies that you do not see them as an equal to fight, that all women are weaker in a sense. I think that you probably meant was you would never fight someone weaker and more vulnerable than you. It wasn't valuable, it was vulnerable.
Vulnerable, okay.
Which on average is most women because you're strong and you go to the gym. And because I know if a pro fighter woman was like, let's go, you'd probably shit yourself, blah, blah, blah. The reason why I address it is just to educate you on how some phrases can have other meanings besides what they were intended for. Take from what you will. I just respect you enough to share how you feel, and it just goes on and on. But yeah, so basically, man, be careful. If you do not want to punch a woman, you're seen as sexist. So the best part about this whole situation is, like, I start telling people what the fuck happened, right?
Yeah.
But I go to my dad, and my dad is the tough nail. And I'm telling my mom. My mom's like, "What the fuck?" Like, even my mom's kind of like, "What the fuck? Yeah. Who says that shit?" My dad literally, like, first thing he says is like, "You should have knocked her out."
Yeah.
Hey, there's two things I can do here. I can look like an asshole, number one, because I won't punch her, so I'm sexist. Or number two, I can knock the fucking shit out of her and still be a fucking asshole. Yeah. So there's no win in this situation.
No, but you are, because the real asshole doesn't knock her out. You know what I mean? Or knocks the real asshole knocks her out. Obviously, like, that's just no shit. Like, I don't know. It's like they don't.
This,
it's like
it goes on with what you were saying.
I feel like when a girl says that to a guy, they don't realize what they're even fucking saying, because they don't realize what that does to a dude. Like, that's not a good look. You don't want to be the guy who's hitting women, regardless if it's warranted or not. I don't know. It's interesting, because with my situation, like, I brought it up, and it was obviously brought up with the group. No shit. And a friend be like, "Well, you're a guy." That was what was brought up to me, and I'm just like, that's irrelevant. If I'm a guy, I shouldn't be hit for something I've said.
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Dude, Andrew Tate is the reason why I got hit. I was making a joke about him. Yeah, I know who Andrew Tate is.
I love him.
You can't say that, Brent.
I do.
You can't.
No, I want to go along with what I'm about to say. Do I agree with everything he's saying? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But he does say a lot of shit that I think is, like, still relevant. All the stuff about, like, you can fuck all these girls and still be in relationships. Like, sure, people do that. I don't agree with a lot of, like, that stuff he said.
You're in a fine line. I love it.
I went and listened to some of his podcasts and stuff, just because all those little snippets you see are, like, from long form stuff, so they're kind of taken out of context.
Yeah,
you gotta go watch the long term stuff, because, like, a lot of the times
I know the issue too is that a lot of the stuff he's saying, he's joking, sure, but also a lot of it he isn't joking. Like, he does say some things that are a little insensitive, but he's doing it because he's trying to make money off of people. I genuinely do believe that he's playing a character, a hateable character. He wants to be hated. He wants to be like the Joe Rogan of being hated. He'll say the things that Joe Rogan won't say, but Joe Rogan probably agrees with too. And that's the fucked up thing, right? Is that a lot of the stuff he's saying it has a lot of weight behind it, because a lot of it's kind of, again, I don't want to say a lot of it, but a partial amount of what he says has some meat behind it. But again, I don't want to sit here and be like playing devil's advocate for the guy. Like, he's not a good person. There's no way you could say he's a good person.
Like, and one thing I do want to add, like, I love our good Andrew Tate. I actually really wanted to talk about this. It's
fucking hilarious. My joke I said last night, the thing that got me hit, I said, Well, obviously, there's people like Andrew Tate who said nothing wrong. It's obvious that women are much. What did I say specifically? Women are much less capable than men, and we all agree with that. And then I got hit. It's like
I love how this is all looping. I didn't.
I know. It's funny that you brought that up, but like that was a joke. I was making fun of. I was defending Andrew Tate. I was saying, yeah, no, what he says is right. Like always, right? That's what I was. Which is obvious satire. You can't be serious and think that somebody genuinely believes everything he says is true. Like,
no, for sure.
He literally has a thing. His subscription is Hustlers University. Like, he's not a good person. I don't know.
I've done some research on that Hustler Universities thing, and apparently it's kind of like this weird pyramid scheme where the more people that sign up, he makes like some crazy money off of it. I don't know how it actually works, but
oh, really? It tries to trick people. It's trying to trick people into getting into it.
I think like if you had the time and you actually took his course and you actually like took some understanding of the material and everything and used it towards like your own business, I'm sure it could actually fucking be a benefit. But again, you have to have time. Like I wouldn't be able to fucking have time.
Well, it's the 13-year-olds that are doing it because they see him with fucking models and driving nice cars. And
it's that's just it though. But do you know who is signing up for it? It's all of these fucking these children, courses, man. It's all these young men like ourselves. I feel like we're a bit better, like kind of what we want to do.
A lot of Andrew Tate is younger people though, and that's the issue.
It's a lot of like young people who are like lost. A lot of young people are lost in life.
Just want some direction. Yeah, it's true.
Absolutely, and he offers that, and like a lot of the stuff.
I know, man, but we don't want misogynistic tyrants walking around the world thinking that they own everything. It's just not. No, it's not a good look. I don't know, but either way, like. Yes, I like Andrew Tate for the comedic aspect of things because I genuinely think he's a clown. Like I think he's I think his jokes. I think he's clowning around. Like I think he's doing this because he found that people take things far too seriously when they're said, and then you can say things that have meaning behind them and people don't want to hear it. I'm just, like, it's fucked up, but some of the stuff he says, it fucking kills.
He's got the comedic factor to it, but he's also got some pretty motivational stuff to say. And he's, I don't know, everyone who's listening, even you, I don't know if you've seen it yet, go watch his, like, final message, because all this shit got taken down. But he's, like, got this final hour-long, like, talk where it's just him talking to the camera.
It's like, if I'm obsolete next week, this is what I want people to remember me by, sort of a thing.
Like basically, but I don't know. Yeah. A lot of the shit he said, man, I'm just like, yeah. One of the biggest things is he was asking like, where's all like the male role models out there, kind of deal, and like, oh yeah, there's none of them because no one wants to do it because like he did it and everyone's like just absolutely attacking him.
I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, it's common. What is it, Jordan Peterson? Again, thing. Jordan Peterson's there's controversy behind him as well because he said some stuff and he doesn't like gays and he's not for abortion. Like, even though he's such a smart guy, he's got these weird religious beliefs. But regardless, Jordan Peterson kind of was a dad for millions where no other dad was going to do it. And he put himself out there. He really just like put the words on the paper and said, somebody needs to hear this. Man. And he got nothing but fucking backlash. Like, oh, you have a white male following. And it's just like, I don't know. White men don't read fiction. They don't. No, they don't. Like, white men on average don't read nearly as much fiction. Again, these are extremes. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of dudes out there that probably love fiction. You know, their nerdy stuff, their comic books. But a lot of guys read novels for nonfiction. And that's exactly what it was built for, right? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Pete, those people who take role model stances definitely do get demonized in today's like day and age. It's interesting. Well, Joe Rogan's not considered a role model. He wouldn't, I don't think, consider himself a role model. He's just a dude talking.
But he is a role model.
But people make him a role model, and then they use him as this example. And it's like, I don't know, the media sucks. Like, we could get into, it's fucking misinformation, yada yada yada.
That's like David Goggins. I remember I was watching an interview with him. Oh my! I don't know whose podcast he was on, but someone asked him the question because he's a black, like, African American, and apparently like most of his following are just like young white dudes, man. Like young white dudes are just like, we're all lost and we need someone to follow.
Well, and I mean, yeah, there's some people that probably like there's different kinds of white dudes. There's white dudes that are lost and need something to follow and become fucking flat earthers. There's some people that are probably the Alex Jones types that all they listen to or watch is band.videos and like fucking conspiracy theories. Like there's different, I don't know, but yeah, it's hard to put everybody into one box, you know. There's probably some engineers who love watching people die on the internet. You know what I mean? Like people that are doing stuff with their lives, but they have weird things that they like doing afterwards.
Would you like to meet the top V?
The what?
The top V?
Who's that?
Like Andrew Tate.
The top, calls himself. The top titty?
Top G.
Oh, top
gangster. D. Top G.
Never heard of that before. That's ridiculous. Would I meet Andrew Tate? I mean, I don't know. He seems like
watch that last video.
He seems like he's got a lot of life experience. I don't know. He's been in some weird shit, so I'm sure he has some stuff to say. But he seems so pretentious. He seems so pretentious. Like, I don't know. What's meeting a guy like that going to do for you? Literally nothing, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways. I don't know. I
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Can you please watch that video for me?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Send you the link.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Yeah.
I want everyone to watch it. Guys, go watch it. I think it's like, I don't know.
I'll see what he has to say. Don't believe in everything. I've seen the other stuff though. I mean, like I've seen the bad shit he's said. He said some pretty ridiculous things. And again, I know he's just saying them just to get a fucking.
You know, one of my favorite videos is, man, he's talking about how like just what you're doing now. He's like thinks like vape things like fucking stupid or whatever. He's like my kid will never vape.
You don't got time for that. Push-ups. You don't got time to vape.
You don't have time to vape. It's like so fucking.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. I'm not a hater. I respect the grift. The guy made $5 million a month. He's probably going to make 7 next. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Like, he's killing, and he's literally killed people. Like, he's not a good person, and he's thriving. It is what it is.
He's killed people.
He's been in rooms where people have died. He was in gang affiliations his entire life. Like, he's not a good person. He is not a good person.
When you're like a small name boxer, UFC fighter, you get that stuff probably, especially in Europe.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But not.
I'm sure. But anyways, yeah, I mean, fucking whatever. That guy's something else. Hey, I mean, I'm glad that we got that. That was a full circle situation right there. It's fucking hilarious.
Sometimes they just loop around.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. Hey, don't take shit.
You know what the best way? You know what the best way to end this podcast would be?
What?
We should name it Free Top G.
And we have Andrew Tate ready.
Can you imagine if we got Andrew Tate on the podcast? I would get him on the podcast in a heartbeat.
Everybody would get him on a podcast. What are you talking about? The guy's a fucking gold mine right now. He is what YouTube is at the moment. No, he's already dying. He made that video so perfectly. It makes sense because I've stopped seeing him. Nobody's talking about him anymore. Like, it's so fucking insane.
You got banned off of everything.
Yeah, I know. He's been censored off everything. Banned is the wrong word. He's been censored. Censorship. Thanks for tuning in, guys, to the Buncha Grifters podcast episode.
Thanks, guys.
My ear is imploding right now. I think I have to go to the emergency room. Jesus.
Get a job that has like full health benefits.
I have one. I'm waiting. I do have one. My name's Jeremy. His name's Brett. We're the Buncha Grifters podcast. We're sponsored by Earn Athletics, and we like big dicks in our ass. Thanks for tuning in.
We love pussy. I love that
pussy. Yeah, sing us out, Brett.
Hold on. Here we go. Alright, guys, it's a new song I've been working on. It's called We All Love Pussy. I love that pussy. I love that pussy. 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 Alright, thanks for tuning in, you guys. I hate that I do this to myself.